Hey YouTube fam, we are on our way to Irwindale Speedway for race number 2 for the Enduro car. Hi YouTube fam, so we are on our way to Irwindale Speedway this morning for our second Enduro car race of the season. We started out in January having like a pre-season race, and that was my first Enduro race ever. And since then, quarantine happened, and now we are going back for the, I guess this is the first official race of the season. It's actually for points, but it's my second Enduro car race. It's the Tucker Tire Enduro Series, and it is in the NASCAR family group. So we are racing for points within a NASCAR competition series. So in time attack, you're judged based on your time. With the Enduro car stuff, you are based on your positions. I don't have a lot of experience in the Enduro car stuff, wheel to wheel to begin with. I don't have a lot of experience racing a front wheel drive car either. So we have 2 practices, and then we have national anthem and all that good stuff, and then we actually have the race. All right, we made it. So now we just gotta go inside and register. I'm driving an Enduro car in the Tucker Tire Enduro. So one of the important things at the track when you're driving is setting up a GoPro. It's figuring out where to mount it and getting the footage to actually help you with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Sometimes the footage can actually help you in figuring out, like after the fact, where the car was placed and just kind of like details about like maybe, you know, what you could have done better. So reviewing tapes and stuff like that really helps. Camera placement is really important. Sometimes you won't get it right though. You'll end up putting it somewhere, and if you don't check it, you'll end up getting footage and you're like, what the hell was I even looking at? I'm in the middle of trying to put on my suit because I think right after the driver's meeting, we're gonna tech really fast and go straight out to practice. So you gotta be ready for it.
Up and slammed the window.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but I got it. All right, so that was interesting. I think I was maybe 2 or 3 laps in when the hood popped up. Yeah, so that was interesting. Also, it is hotter than a mother out here, and I'm not used to oval tracks, so a lot of left-hand turns and me trying to figure all that out. We just put brand new tires on the car. I need to go scrub the tires, and then that's it. So we got 1 more practice, and then we technically haven't had a driver's meeting yet, so. Exactly where I placed on the board, so we can go check that out. It is definitely getting a lot hotter out there, and that felt a lot better. I think something's up with the braking because like I lost all brakes right here. I wasn't really using brakes out there, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I'm gonna go check out the car. That felt a lot better. So I think it's just me trying to get a hang of like the track because I'm not used to just doing oval, so. We'll see. So we just finished the driver's meeting. Not gonna lie, There's a lot of that I did not understand. Like the wheel turning thing?
The wheel turnings are qualifying, and what happens is the top qualifier spins the wheel, and it's got numbers all the way around it.
The top 3 qualifiers?
No, number 1 qualifier gets to spin the wheel. Spins it, there's 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever. Well, they invert. If it's a 6, they invert the top 6 cars. So if you got the number 1, you're going back. You want to get the number 1, so you start on the pole.
Okay. There you go. All right, we're gonna check to see where I placed in qualifying now. Oh, there I am. Sonya Callis 11. 17, but which ones? Some of those are sport, right? Or are they?
SK.
So where am I in my...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Not bad, not the best, average. I want to be better than average though.
Yeah. Huh.
What? So yeah, 5th out of 10th. So we'll see. A couple things I learned from the last time was that if you get bumped out or you end up off track, you just kind of push your way back through and you don't wait. That's the other difference. Like with time attack, you know, there's some common track etiquette that you just kind of wait until all the cars are clear. But for this, you are racing for position, so you just get back on track as fast as you possibly can. Alright guys, recap of the last race. It definitely did not go as I would like for it to have gone. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to pushing and just understeering and just turning in correctly. I guess like with the Z, race cars. With the Z, I have a lot more power and I think it just kind of hides some things. So when you have like no power in a front wheel drive car and whatever, it is really just driving at that point. So I definitely didn't do how I wanted to, but out of what, 10? All right, well, I think I just found out that I was race cars. 6 out of 10. I guess at least I wasn't last, but I'm pretty disappointed, and it's all driver. It's I mean, the car is the car, but like 90% of it is always the driver and 10% is like the car. So what I've learned is a real driver can just adapt to whatever's happening, and I just didn't do that today.